Hey everyone, welcome back to Lords of the Fallen. So this episode I've got a lot of side content that I want to go through first. Alright, so that's upgraded. We want to come down to... Now, Dunmire is actually up here, isn't he? We can't interact with him or give him any more until we get much further in the game. Yeah, to the tower. So we need to go to the tower to sort of get his stuff. If you're looking for the platinum, purchase his radiant spells. And a lot of this armor sets too, but I mean that can be done. I would suggest doing your armor sets over a different playthrough. There's a lot of armor. Like a lot. Alright, we'll go to Molu. See what he's got on offer. Harold Deverla, so her armor set is actually not too bad. Barrage of Echoes is an umbral spell that would be amazing. Like, I love this one. Other than that, you need a ring, you need your magma spell from that one, your infernal spell. Latimer's Javelin, I'm pretty sure I covered this when we looked at it first time. Amazing umbral spell, that's my go-to sort of like a throw attack. I may even progress a little bit to pick up my weapon that's going to be my main weapon for the rest of the game. I'm not sure yet. First off, what you want to do is come over here. Alright, pick up Stoneman's Note, the Pilgrim's Perch Key, and the map of the Bell Rise. Just because we didn't spend 18,000 souls on that, or vigor, or whatever you want to call it. He drops his key, which is great. I'd rather not upgrade my equipment anymore. I'd rather focus on the new sword that I'm going to pick up. We'll see how we go. And nothing down here. Kukujin's happy.
I help you, just be shut if you don't.
Yeah, all good. Okay, from here, since we've just done our run-of-the-mill progress around the area, I am going to take this to 4039, that'll do. We are going to go to... Where is it? Oh, district, right here. Alright, we want to take off our armor. We want to put on the noble set. Alright, and we want to come all the way down here and speak to the tortured prisoner.
Acceptable. Ah, my invitation reached you.
Alright, she hasn't really upgraded her stock. Right, she's all happy. Go back to your normal armor set. I can't even remember what we were wearing, to be honest. I feel like it was... Oh, this stuff? Hey, the Moor set does... Oh, but this has got a lot more resistance. It's a bit more resistance to... And it's lighter. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's a little bit more, a little bit something else, but that's fine. What sort of colours do we want? We're going for a radiance build, right? May as well do like some sort of yellow, gold. There we go, that'll do. Alright, from here what we're going to do is go back to the seed that we planted way back in Calroth. From here we're going to run all the way back. We're going to go into Umbral. We're going to climb up here. Jump to the bottom of these stairs. Now, of course, you're going to have to deal with these guys again. So you have your butterfly, you have a whole bunch of crap enemies. Remember about the explodey guy around here. You just want to try and get his attention and drag him out. There's a couple of them, I think, actually. Oh no. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna take out the dog first this time. And yes, the enchantress is still here. Oh. Oh lord, I don't want to die. Should have taken myself out of Umbral before I tried that. Let's go exit Umbral now just to not die from a random enemy attack. Alright, and we have the tortured prisoner here.
No, and pour poison for you here.
Okay, she gave us elegant perfume. Remember this item, it'll help us towards one of the end bosses. She's also upgraded her stock, so if you want to buy like a couple of spells from her, maybe a ring, regenerate mana, you know, something like that.
Perhaps I will.
You can talk to her if you want. So yep, we've progressed her a little bit more. There is not much more we can do with NPC stuff, so I guess we'll just carry on with the main areas. So we've linked up our main area to Skyrest. There's a couple of, I would say this is like low-key optional. We want to come to the windmill. So if you remember way back, Andreas was at Skyrest. He dropped a key on the ground that was called the Fief key. This is the area. I was going to get my weapon, but I figured I'll just hold off. Alright, I'm going for a great sword of some sort. In fact, I might even need to put some points into strength for that one. I didn't even think about that. Oh, buddy. Alright, so once those two are defeated, go over here by the windmill, pick up the, is it the splitting axe? It is the splitting axe. Alright, grab the map, and we're going to go into Umbral. Now, for the most part, there's one item we're going to grab here. It's a trash item, and we're just going to run to the end of this path. If you want to fight everything, be my guest, but for the most part, I just see like this is a good place to run past enemies. If we roll through that, we can grab some Frostbite Cures. Alright, we're going to run all the way to the end here, exit Umbral, and then take out a couple of enemies. Just want to break through these, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, coming down here we have a boss fight. If you go into Umbral, a face will join the boss fight, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Bucket Lord will be here, but for the most part you want to grab out your lamp. There's going to be a parasite that you can get in the corner there. You want to do it quickly because the face can also drag you into Umbral. Pretty much this boss fight is a lot easier than it used to be. We've got one dog. There used to be about 3 that would attack you, and they're a pain in the butt. You've also got your main mini boss here, just above my head. He's got a frost axe, very similar to like God of War Ragnarok looking axe. Before we do anything, we're going to buff. Alright, we're going to run onto the land over here. Alright, and we will pull out the lamp. Oh, there's the face. Alright. Cool, I feel like we accidentally got rid of the parasites. That's good. Alright, take out the dog, and now you can worry about the Kin Ranger Guardian. These guys hit really hard, and they generally follow up with like an ice explosion. But they're also quite easy to dodge. I mean, if you don't dodge right into their attack, like I just did. I'm just gonna laser him. Look how easily we just took out like half of his health bar. I mean, if he can do it to us, we can do it to him, right? That spell kind of trivializes a lot, especially once we get a bit stronger. Alright, let's pick up the frostbite salts that the dog dropped, if he dropped them for you. Alright, prior to the Bucket Lords. Now, if you struggled with that fight, and you really need to rest before taking on the face, maybe you took on the face during the boss fight, that is fine. We're going to come over here first, and we're going to rest. Alright, at least this thing is active, so that is fine. First thing we're going to do is go into Umbral. We're going to interact with the stigma here. Alright, we're going to come down here, take on the face, and we're going to pick up an upgrade for our lamp. Oh, okay, that's right, the parasites come back. The face will spawn in at some point. Oh, yeah. Didn't dodge that in time. I think I just caught that. Nice. Alright, and coming over here, we'll pick up the lamp upgrade. Antediluvian chisel, I think it's called. Cool. We will go back and rest. Next time we go to Sky Rest, we'll just upgrade the lamp there, if I remember. It's kind of an easy one to forget. Alright, and the first part of this area is relatively quick. We do have another mini-boss. After that we should have 4 prior to the Bucket Lords. Oh my god, how am I navigating my... There we go. Right now we should have 3. Yeah, there we go. So after the next mini-boss we'll have 4. So we'll need to return those. Alright, so we want to go all around here. We have an item. Alright, we have a few frost dogs here. So we have one, I believe we have two coming up here. Sleepy one. This guy over here. Oh, I think the item is... Yep, there it is. I'm sure there's an item around here. Lawless. Cool, got a tanked. Alright, and coming up here we have an invisible bowman. Now this guy's an ice guy, so I think it's like a kin ranger bowman, I think they call them. We also have a couple of dogs, so it can be kind of like a gnarly fight if you're not prepared for it. While we're locked onto it, I'm going to try and take him out. You'll notice the same sort of moveset as the poison bowmans, or the fungal bowmans, I'm pretty sure they're called. There used to be two dogs. I mean, not arguing, that's fine. Alright, from here we're going to go into Umbral. Alright, we want to pick up this item here. We want to grab this stigma. This can be kind of a long one. Alright, you just want to drop down. We're not going to exit Umbral just yet because we're waiting for the guy to finish up his stigma. Instead, what you want to do, and I'd strongly recommend this right now, is bring out a seed right here. Alright, wait for this to be over. Cool. Reason being, it cuts out that small little trick if we die to the boss. Yeah, I will need to add some strength. I'm going to take Radiance to 40 at least, and now we'll start looking at strength. Alright, coming up here, this can be kind of tricky with this bridge. If you can lock onto this Kin Ranger Guardian, do so, because there's an invisible bowman as well. So we want to try and take him out with as much magic as possible. Or at least get him stuck where he is. Oh, okay, bowman came closer. That is totally fine. Okay, the idea was to take on one at a time, but bowmen seem to creep closer for some reason. I'm not bothered about going into Umbral right now. We do have a little pathway we need to take. Nice. Cool. Alright, since I'm low health and I don't mind going into Umbral, I'm actually going to come up here and take out a couple of these enemies just before they become annoying. So maybe the bowman up here would be a good idea to try and attempt. Alright, we got a couple of dogs. Nice. Cool. Alright. Now that they're dealt with and we're in Umbral, we're going to come all the way back here. I'd suggest bursting this explosive thing. Probably even these two. Alright, now you'll be able to see a gargoyle up here. Don't think we'll be able to hit him. Oh, look at that, we hit him. Huh. Well, that's helpful. We're going to jump over here. Don't grab any of these items. Alright, instead what we're going to do is annoy this gargoyle over here. bait him to come back. Or not. There's a mimic amongst those. Is that guy just going to hang out up there? I guess so. Cool. Okay, that works. Alright. Which is the mimic, I wonder? The flappy tail. Alright, cool. Now we can get them. Oh, that was not a good idea with an explodey thing there. Alright, it's just a bunch of bigger skulls. Jumping back over here. I believe in the dog cave there is an item. Fire salts, nice. Frostbite resistance. I'm actually going to exit Umbral. Alright, we'll buff our weapon. And you can't lock onto this guy, but you can drop and plunge. Alright, these guys actually drop. I think it's like a headset or something like that. You'll need it for your armor trophy. Alright, first things first, we're going to roll through this debris over here, grab this item, the Tundra Axe. Now we're coming up on our boss fight. So this one can be either really easy or really difficult. We do have Bucket Lord helping us, so it's not a problem. Pretty much, it's just like an icy thing. Alright, she's a Rowena the Ice Witch. Alright, if you go near her while she's doing this kind of crap, she will likely kill you. Alright, she brings up ice projectiles, so you want to stay away from that. But otherwise, if you can just keep on top of her teleporting, like a greatsword right now does work on her because she just can't move anywhere. Oh, biatch. And apparently if you get close with her, those projectiles can't hit you either, which is good. These very quickly become basic enemies, so just keep that in mind. Alright, so with her dead, you're free to take out whatever's left. Are going into Umbral. Goodbye, Bucket Lord. Pick up the Pride of the Bucket Lords. You do have these parasites, alright? They'll create like a little whirlwind thing, and that will sort of stun her a little bit. Otherwise, you want to come and grab this. Here. Misery Missile, so that's an Umbral spell. At this point you just want to be careful. Obviously you would have exhausted a little bit of health going through that. We still have a bowman as well as a dog and a couple of trash enemies. There we go. So run, take out the dog as quick as you can. Alright, the bowman is right over here. Oh, there's two dogs. There. I'm not a huge fan of this area because of this. And a projectile should do the trick. If we can lock onto him. Oh lord! Oh, that was so close. Whew. Alright, with that crap out of our way, hopefully no one sneaks up on me while I do this. Take a crystal, eh? Hi. Alright, so first things first, you want to drop down onto this guy here. Pull yourself across. We are now pretty much in the free, as long as no projectiles hit us or anything like this guy. Alright. Grab the Tundra Shield as well as the small Delirium fragments. What we're going to do is pull this across and then drop straight down. Alright. Through here we have a Saintly Quintessence. You want to drop the ladder and then pull the lever. Alright, and that'll open us up to the main area for next time. What I'm going to do now is just hand in the Bucket Lord stuff. As well as upgrade strength a little bit more. So, Bucket Lord is at Sanctuary. Alright. Hand over the Pride of the Bucket Lord. We got the helm. Alright, and that'll be it for this episode. So, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. See you next time.